So I want to take a moment to fill you in on what I'm doing in the next couple of weeks here. This is probably one of the most serious videos I've ever made, with one of the most serious announcements I've ever made. In 2 weeks, I am leaving for Ukraine, and I'm going to make a film with some amazing Ukrainian journalists, amazing Ukrainian filmmakers, composers, artists, and all kinds of people who help films get made and stories get told. That's the technical part. On the real personal part, I'm doing this for a couple of reasons. One, this is what I do, and this is how I try to make sense of the world. It isn't for everybody, but pointing cameras helps me find some kind of semblance of order in the chaos. Next, and I think more importantly, is because if it weren't for Ukraine, I wouldn't be here. At one point, war expelled my grandmother, who was Polish, from Poland into Ukraine. And it was there that she was housed, fed, clothed, educated, and prepared for her journey to this country, where she met my grandfather and eventually had my mother, which allowed us to be here. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for that country. My son wouldn't be here, my sisters, the whole existence wouldn't be here. So for whatever rationale I have, that is enough for me to do something that I feel like has been coming for a long time. My need to use whatever talents or skills I have to tell stories of consequence. But ultimately this isn't even about me, so it doesn't matter. This is about the Ukrainian people. This is about people in general. I don't think that the Russian people want this any more than the Ukrainian people, at least the majority of them. I've been to Russia and I know what amazing people they are and what kind and generous people they are, and this isn't them. And I think that myself as a filmmaker needs to put a human face on this as best I can. There is no roadmap for this. There is no owner's manual for this situation for me. But all of the people that are putting their lives on the line, all of the people who are putting their money where their mouth is, all of the people who have sent me messages of support and have been encouraging me, I'm super grateful for. Clearly, we're going into a very dangerous situation. I want you guys to know that we are taking every precaution. There is a method to shooting films in these environments. I have to say that we're working with some very serious security people and some really amazing people who are out to make sure that we come home safely. And I'm as emotionally prepared for that as I possibly can be. So if you pray. If you send good vibes to the universe, send good vibes to the universe. But in the end, this film is about us just trying to add our note to whatever symphony there is that is trying to get a little more peace in this world. The last few years have been immensely challenging for us as a human race, and I hope this film does something. So thank you. Keep sending messages. Keep us in your hearts, keep us in your prayers, and we're going to bring home something, I think, that hopefully has an impact.